far can I run away?
Go ahead and keep trying. See what happens.
Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Leave me alone, leave me alone.
Holly, is your mouse broken? Jose, was that you?
Kinda, not really. I'm not that attuned.
I was gonna say,
where
does
we
that
are.
mean you're stalking me? Whoa! Jesus fuck! I just heard gunfire behind me and it sounded really close.
It was me.
I know it was. Putting a turd in my pants, girl. What's wrong with you?
Wow. Oh my god. Oh, that's great.
I thought maybe like changing to an assault rifle or something, and trying that for like a match and see if you guys can get remotely close to my numbers.
Well, we can't wait until you join us in Monster Hunter.
Whoa!
Seems to be enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm having a fan-fucking-tastic time. I turn the corner and he's like, ah!
What?
You heard me right. I can't words when I'm sober. I can't numbers when I'm drunk. I would just jump if I thought I would be able to survive the landing. If it keeps me from, you know, even when you're driving.
All right.
God damn it! Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Let me make sure that everything's up and running right. Okay, looks good to me from here. Everybody put your hands in the air and say, holy shit! Welcome back to the Dragon's Couch. I am the Crimson Dragon. So glad to have you here on this lovely Tuesday evening. We are Tuesday afternoon, sort of, still kind of not, still, I guess, sort of evening, I know. We're going to be starting a little bit earlier than usual. I mean, not too much earlier. I did say between 5:30 and 6. Things are just a little bit different, as you can, again, besides the couch. We're going to be doing things a little bit different than we normally do. Today is Tuesday, as I said. Shut the hell up, yeah. It's okay, Holly. It was very amusing. That's why it was in the clip. Today is Tuesday, which means the new content for Destiny has come out. As far as like the weekly mission that is available. But we're going to be doing it a little bit differently today because we're going to wait till Shannon gets here. That's why the couch is actually ready to go. Shannon's still at work at the very moment. But when she gets off and gets over here, we're going to jump into Destiny 2. And we are going to continue that lovely little adventure. But before we do that, we are going to see if I can finish off in the time that I have left before she gets off. We're going to see if we can finish off Mass Effect 2. We just, last time on Mass Effect 2, comments here too, by the way. We picked up our newest party member, Legion. Spoilers for the name, but the name was spoiled in the cutscene when we found him. His name is Legion, the Geth that we discovered. So we're going to get through all that, and then hopefully before Shannon gets here. So without any further ado, I don't know what ado is. I just made up the word. Let's go live to the scene. Thank you, Holly, for being first in the chat and claiming first with your Crimstones. 20 Dragon Cookies to you. I don't think anybody else has said hello yet, so we're good on that one. I gotta keep my eye over here on this. Let me shrink this a little. My setup's a little bit different, so I gotta kind of watch it. I'm gonna keep my eye on it. I'd have like a spare eye over here. Watch my good and on over here. Okay, that ought to work. I can see the screen and I can see everything working well. Sushi. Hey, yo. I don't know what all that means. I probably just summoned a demon from hell, but either way, let's play Mass Effect. Oh, we're right here. Perfect. Should be able to hear it. Okay, good. Let me know if you guys can hear the game just fine. Let me know if you guys hear any echo as well. As you can tell, I'm not wearing headphones, so I'm having to hear the sound from the TV, which means the audio could come through the mic, but I think I've got it set to where you won't hear that. I think. We'll have to see. But regardless, let's go.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Okay, good. It looks like it's not being picked up by the mic, which is good.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
And I can still hear it just fine. Alright. Let's have a chat with our newest party member, who should be down in the med bay in the AI core. You know, one thing I was always curious about...
is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
I was always curious as to why, they put the Geth in the AI core. Because if you think about it on a logical basis, they're worried that this Geth will take over the AI core, can take over computers, take over the ship, and blah, blah, blah. But yet they stored its unconscious body in the AI core. Wouldn't that be the worst place to put it if you're really that worried about it? And also, you got to kind of feel bad for Dr. Chakwas because the AI core is built right behind the medbay. So, if that Geth decides to wake up and go hostile and kill everyone, first one dead is going to be Dr. Chakwas. Whoever built this ship built it poorly, and whoever chose to put the Geth in the AI core behind the medbay fucked up on two different levels. Just my, personal opinion here. Alright. Let's, okay. As you might have just heard Edie talking about, we need to take a shuttle to our next destination. That's part of the main story quest. We can't actually go anywhere else. This is kind of like the Vermeer thing in Mass Effect 1. If you go to Vermeer and you finish off Vermeer, you can't go anywhere else in the system because, or let's say it like this: you can't go back to the Citadel and do anything on the Citadel in Mass Effect 1 because you are kicked out of the Citadel and can't go back there until the end of the game. So, this is kind of a warning of a point of no return thing. When you do this mission to get the Reaper IFF, you need to make sure that you have finished everything else that you want to do in this game, because I will avoid spoilers and just say that you are reaching a point of no return in this game. Now, once the events that happen involving the Reaper IFF, again keeping it vague, will once they're complete, you can go back to exploring the galaxy, but there are consequences to doing that. So I strongly recommend, if you want to avoid those consequences, to make sure that you do everything else that you want to do, side quests, loyalty missions, and all that stuff, before you go do the Reaper IFF mission on the the derelict Reaper in Nemesis. Okay? Because that's kind of a point of no return as far as that goes. Okay, so before we do that, let's go down to the crew's quarters. And go over to the med bay. Enter the AI core. Before we actually talk to the Geth, I think we can talk to Elise since this is a new area of the ship, essentially. There she is. We haven't actually been
area
here.
of the ship.
This is the AI core room, where my higher functions are housed.
You're not mobile, are you? You can't get out of here?
I have minimal access to the ship's systems. Direct landlines allow me to interface with the security monitors and public address system. In combat, I am provided temporary access to the electronic warfare systems.
Alright. This soldier has nothing to say. Alright. Let's wake up the inactive Geth.
Ted Hunt!
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
He's ready, even though he doesn't have a gun on him.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Good morning, robot.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Every Geth I met before you tried to blow my head off.
We have not met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Killed by fought heretic, huh? He's going to the old machine.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
What makes this character interesting is we're getting a look into the mindset, mindset. I guess I'm still using technically the proper term here. The thought process, the processing of the mental acuity. I'm trying to say random crap here. Basically, we're looking into the POV essentially of the Geth. They don't call him the Reaper. They call him the old machine. So it's interesting how we're getting the perspective of the Geth overall which is going to be a completely different point of view, mindset, and way of thinking from how pretty much the rest of the galaxy has perceived many things for that matter, specifically the Geth and the Reaper.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
Good. I'm glad to see that I'm special.
I fight Geth. You do anything hostile, I blow you to pieces. Just so we're clear.
We have no hostility towards you.
Sure didn't seem that way at Eden Prime and the Citadel.
You fought heretics, not true Geth. Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
You see what they're talking about here? He's going to get into it a little bit more in a second here. But there are essentially like two different factions of the Geth. There's the Geth, which is what he is, and then there's the Geth heretics, he calls them the heretics, the ones that are wanting to side with the Reapers, aka the old machines.
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Well, that's, field.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
Wow, okay. That sounds a bit like a threat.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Essentially, he's saying it a little more verbose, but essentially what he's saying is the enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know, he opposes the heretics and the old machines. Legion, this guy here, the Geth, opposes the old machines and heretics. So,
if you want to follow my orders, say so clearly. Otherwise, I'll rip your batteries out right now.
Batteries.
We will follow your orders.
Good. Now, what do I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
Anyway, I don't know
What
why
is the
he raised
individual
his
in front
hand.
of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
I know I had already said his name a couple of times here, but like I said, it was already his name was already spoiled by the subtitles in the last stream when we rescued or when we found him, saw him.
I didn't ask your opinion, Edie.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data.
All right. We have now got our final party member, known as Legion. One of my favorite characters in Mass Effect. Actually, I mean, not favorite, but one of my favorites. Such an awesome concept. The fact that it's a Geth. His straightforward robotic mind makes him come off as not really cold, but very like honest and straightforward, but not intentionally insulting. Yeah, for we are many, exactly.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Okay.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
I like how the way Shepard kind of sums up that particular comment.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
Mm-hmm.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL-COM buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
So, again, translating it from, Mass Effectees, the Geth can't be hacked, but because the Reapers are so, so much more technologically advanced even than the Geth, they are able to reprogram the Geth to make them, or make the heretics specifically, worship them and follow them and do what they need to do what they need to do to destroy all organics. What Legion is attempting to do is find a way to prevent that code, that virus as he called it, from affecting him and the Geth that are not wanting to destroy all organic life, and stop it from completely wiping, basically brainwashing the entire Geth species, all of the Geth, the non-heretic Geth, the non-want-to-kill-all organics Geth. So basically, all the Geth that you fought in Mass Effect 1 and all the Geth that you fought up to this point here in Mass Effect 2 were all the heretics that he refers to, the ones that want to side and ally with and worship the Reaper.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Okay.
They built stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The Heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
Okay.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
Okay.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations. Shepard Commander, are you prepared to attack the Heretic stronghold?
Can you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
The Heretics have prepared a weapon that will rewrite all Geth to join the old machines, the Reapers. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Okay, so we've got all that.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics head. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
This could be our best chance to end the conflict between
We will
organics.
begin preparations.
Okay. So that is essentially the loyalty mission for Legion. And we are not going to be able to do that right now because, like I said, once you get the Reaper IFF, you will not be able to go anywhere because, for storyline reasons, the game won't let you. They'll explain that here in a second. So we're going to go back to the CIC and pretend like we're going to go somewhere. I think we can, before we actually do that, let's actually have a talk with Joker. I don't think we have anything.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
I've got to
terminal.
do this real quick. Shepard, I'm pleased that you were able to recover the Reaper IFF, and I've sent EDI all the necessary protocols to get it integrated successfully into the Normandy system. With luck, this will give us the ability to get through the Omega-4 relay and take the fight to the Collectors on our own terms. I've been notified about the intact Geth and your decision to keep it. You believe that it can be trusted, and go ahead and activate it. Just make sure that EDI is adequately protected against any hacking attempts. It's not necessarily the decision I would have made, Shepard. This is your call. You've already cast a wide net in your recruiting efforts, and if the Geth are willing to fight the Collectors, then we can use them on the team. I trust you to get the job done, whatever it takes. They did a really good job, at least with the Elusive Man's emails, that his syntax, his speech,
got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you
what
believe
he,
that?
what he says in those emails is very much like what he would say in his dialogue. If you were to I can say it like this. I can certainly say that as I'm reading, that email, I can sort of hear the Elusive Man talking with the same syntax and using those words in the same language, not the language, but the same syntax and inflections and stuff as he's as I'm reading that email. You know what I mean? It's almost like you can hear Martin Sheen's voice reading that email to me.
So yeah, Geth on the ship. Geth? Alright, we're all freaking insane.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. So, we won't be able to do Legion's loyalty mission right now, but we can pretend like we're going to go somewhere, take this. So first, let's save one more time. And we're essentially going to be heading toward the end game. As I said, we're going to do the Legion loyalty quest after this little thing that happens, and then we're going to go straight into the end game. So here we go. Oh. Didn't start that right away. Why? Wait. That's weird. Okay, all the assignments are done. Okay. Alright, I guess we can go do it now. I can swear once the IFF was aboard, we had to immediately do the next thing that's related to that. Whatever. That's fine. Let's go ahead and go do Legion's loyalty mission now. Fill up on the good old fuel. Chug, 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 chug. And we need to help Legion in the Phoenix massing cluster or system. I guess cluster. We need to go to the Sea of Storm. Great name for a cluster of systems. Alright, Heretic Station. I always, every time I see this, all I can think of, this structure here, it reminds me a lot of the crown that the High Templars wear in StarCraft. Anybody who's ever played StarCraft, do you recognize what I'm talking about? It does remind me a lot of what the High Templars wear. Alright, let's dock. Obviously, we have to bring Legion along because it's his loyalty mission. So, you know what? We're going to be ironic. I know I brought her along a lot during this campaign, during this story, but I think this is super appropriate. We're going to bring along Legion and Tally. It's going to be a very interesting combination, I believe. Okay, I can't change this here. Still need 2 more points to put something on disruptor ammo. Let's max out this first. Increase weapon damage. Let's give him AI hacking. Give him duration, lasts longer, but it affects multiple targets. Also increases shield strength. We're gonna actually do improved hacking. Do that, and then do that for combat. I like that. I like how that came out. Okay. All right. Weapons. Like your assault rifle, he's a sniper, so we'll give him the incisor sniper. Ali still has the plasma shotgun and the phalanx heavy pistol. My weapon will still be fine as is. Okay, go.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Geth, do not use them.
This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
The casting couch. Not quite. Okay. One thing I want to point out here, we're going to step aside from the story a second. I want to point this little thing out. Up to this very point, Legion has always talked with kind of a straightforward, not a lot of inflection in his voice with up to this moment. And then he talks about the repurposing the virus, and he has a lot of inflection. He sounds very excited to discuss this with Shepard. Kind of a weird little twist I just now noticed. But it was also interesting now going back to the story. This is why I wanted to bring Tally along, because I think it's just really appropriate for this kind of thing, considering the connection between the Geth and the Quarians.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Okay. I don't know if this decision here specifically affects an event in Mass Effect 3, but I'm going to take the risk that it does. I want to take the chance that it does. We're actually not going to go with the Renegade answer here. We're going to go with this one, because I'm going to try for something that I've never been able to successfully do in Mass Effect 3 when we get around to it. It'll be a while before I get to ME3, but I want to make sure that if this is the path that leads me the way I want to go, that I start that path now.
This isn't the time to debate it. Let's move while the heretics are distracted.
Alright, what are we going with? Let's go sniper for you, and you can take short range. I want sniper and...
Change weapon!
And I want disruptor ammo on both weapons. And I want combat, I want improved anti-hacking on that one. And use anti-hacking with both characters. Alright, here we go. Obviously we're going to be fighting Geth here, which is why I went with the disruptor ammo.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
In other words, don't touch the green line. Can't shoot the Geth hub without shooting them. Oh, no shit.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
3,000.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data,
If you have fun with that region,
how do you keep track of which ones are yours?
Mikey, you have
How
more
do you
patience
stay
with
you?
Warzone than I do with Fortnite.
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
If that's the case, is rewriting the heretics that big a deal? They're like a rogue limb of your own body. Rewriting them would be like reattaching a severed arm.
To use your metaphor, they removed themselves from our body, took their perspective, their judgment.
Their judgment sucks. I love that comment.
They decided to worship Sovereign. I don't think you're missing much.
Every point of view is useful.
Just woke
even
up one
those
day
that
and
are
became
wrong.
obsessed with trying to
If
be
we
good
can
at it.
judge
Hey,
why a wrong view was
I don't know how the
accepted.
fuck I do it anymore. Hey,
For
it's
example,
nothing.
we
If that's
found a casual self-deception.
there's no judgment here. Just because I say I can't stand Fortnite, which is basically the closest I'd ever get to doing Warzone. I'm never going to actually play Warzone again. And I'm not going to play Fortnite either. But that just because I choose not to, that's that doesn't cast any shade on you or anybody that continues to want to play Fortnite or Warzone or any of those other like BRs. Just because Scotty Blade was talking about this in his show earlier. Just because he has his opinion on a game or anything of that matter, that doesn't mean it's an opinion. It's not fact. I choose not to want to do anything like that. I don't want to try to get good at Warzone. I don't want to try to get good at Fortnite. I don't want to try to get good at Apex. I barely tolerate trying to get good at PvP and Destiny or Splitgate. So if you want to, by all means, do it, then I will live vicariously through you and enjoy your improving skills. As I'm sure people who don't want to play Destiny watch my skills improve in Destiny. Guess you need a new RPG to dive into. Hey, I understand that. There's a number of RPGs that I'm sure you probably haven't played. I don't know how long your list is, but try some of those. I don't remember if you have a PS5 or not, but if you do, dive into the classics catalog. There's a ton of games in there. More coming out eventually. You can play. You can go to like old abandonware sites and probably find your RPGs there. Maybe. Excuse me. GOG.com, where I found a few older games that are that can be played and bought for like $5. Like I played StarCraft. I played Star Trek Armada 1 and 2 for $5 each. Just some ideas. Steam has a wide library of games. And I don't know if you'd be willing to try to do like the RPG Maker games, but that would be, if there could be a good possibility, you might find some good indie RPG games.
We can assume control of any defensive, assuming control.
Assuming direct control.
Overriding your target.
We're becoming harbinger. Legend of Dragoon. Yes, so do I. I need Legend of Dragoon so bad. Really? I'm sorry about that, everybody. I am so sorry, y'all. Well, I thought I turned that off before I went live. Sorry about that, everybody who's been trying to speak in here. Hi, Hero. I'm so sorry about that. Thought. I have like a routine that I go through when I go live, and clicking off the sub thing is one of the things that I do. But because I changed my setup around for the couch stream tonight, I forgot to do that one thing. Did any shit for not coming in, but I can't speak. I was not giving you shit. Love you too, Hero.
We've got trouble.
Sorry again to anybody else who was trying to chat earlier. I didn't know it was in sub-only mode. Yeah, Dragon. I blame Comet. Comet's over here to my left. It's my fault. It's his fault. My fault. It's his fault. It's not mine. It's his fault. I'm blaming my pussy. You heard me. He left the couch. Can't actually get over there without tripping the alarm, and I can't shoot the hub without alerting the death. What? Where? Why? Where? Who? When? Why? Where? Who? Oh shit! I'm good. He was way louder than me? Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can adjust that. Bring this down a little. See if that makes a difference. It's like I said, you can tell I'm screaming from the couch, so my setup is a little bit different than it normally is. Let me know if that's better. Hopefully it's not coming over the mic either. Shouldn't be. Uh-oh. Pew! Aha! Got you, bitch. Your head around that corner. Come on. Now I'll shoot you in the toe. Ah, my death toe! Who knew the weakness of the Geth was their toe? Seriously, he's not sticking his head out. I'm gonna literally snipe his toe. Tally! Where are you, Tally? Tally? Tally. I found a weakness and a way for the Quarians to totally wipe out the Geth people. Shoot them in the toe. They can't take it. They just fall over dead. A little bit louder, but it's better. Okay, I can probably crank it down a little bit more. I got a lot of room to play with, so let me crank it down a little bit more. All right, try that. Let me know, because I can always crank up my mic if need be. I appreciate you guys giving me the help with the audio and stuff like that, because since I can't like physically hear the stream because I'm obviously streaming, I can't tell if anything's too loud or too quiet. So thank y'all for giving me advice on that, letting me know how it goes, because if there's one thing that I really focus on with this stream, it's quality. I want to make sure that the presentation is the best it could possibly be. If the game needs to go up so you guys can hear it, if I'm not loud enough, or whatever, don't be shy or afraid to let me know. I'm not going to be mad at you for telling me. Holy Jesus. Ha! Ha!
Overriding turret. Acknowledged.
Assuming direct control of this turret. Okay, get behind me. That means there's no more enemies. If your allies are still hiding, that means something is still trying to shoot you. Merged kit, power cells. How many med kits? Why do I need so many med kits? Am I actually been that low? Oh wow! I didn't realize there's that low on med kits before. Woo. Ah! Oh, there's nothing here. Ah! Ah! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ah! Okay, I'm done. Go to the wall. Against the wall. Separate against the wall. Door there. there. Yoink. Hard Shields Research Project. Okay, good. Always good to have better shields. Boop. Just a little. Let me know how the. Let me know how the audio still is. Oh, yoink. Yeah, it's a. My favorite TV now.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
15 kilometers? That's like really, really long. But still not longer than my dick. Yeah. Wink. Alright. That one. Bill Beans. I got itchy.
This is valuable.
Get shield strength. Okay. Got a door here. We have a map.
Nice
I
work.
didn't mean to do that. Pull your weapon back out. Pull your gun back out, Shep. Where do I want to go over here? Okay. Door it is. Door. There's these two doors leading the same place. No. No. Ha-ha! There's still nothing. One leads down. Did I come in here? Oh yeah, this is the Palladium. Okay. Excuse me. Passing through. Oh yeah, because we went left over here. Aha! Still nothing. What's behind door number 42.5? Oh. More green shit. Oh, this one's a really long one. Good. Where's the terminal? The Geth Hub. Ooh. Watch my step. Oh, there it is.
Take that, got one.
Something's still pissed off in here. You guys see something? There's gotta be a Geth in here somewhere because the alarms are still going off. Destroy the hub to unlock this door. Is there more than one hub? Oh. 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 Nobody told me there
Are
was.
these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of Geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
Okay.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretics' accumulated memories. Wait, we discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
What does that mean?
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
Oh, I get it.
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
The heretics were biding their time, waiting for an opportunity to attack you.
If they reached this judgment before they left, we would have heard it in their thoughts. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
The flip side of freedom is responsibility. They made a bad choice. Let them own it. You're not responsible for their decisions.
That argument is logical for an individual mind. We are not fully individuals. There are pieces of us in the heretics. One of those may be at fault. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
He kind of feels bad knowing that the Geth and the heretics are still essentially one group, even though there's still a decisive difference in their opinions on the Reaper.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
4 renegade points. Oh yeah. All renegade all the time. Oh hey, turret.
Executing pseudo command.
Pseudo command?
Overriding your target.
What we're looking for. Yeah, I remember now that those turrets are just explode after you hack them. Yep. I realized that after I was like, yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
This is it?
I remembered something last second.
Upload
Oh well.
a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Alright, it's fighting time, people.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding your target.
Ow, good.
Go for the optics, Tatika. Go for the got one.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding your target. Initiating exercise.
That's a rocket.
Identification.
Sucks that I can see them, the AI doesn't, or at least doesn't acknowledge them. Excuse me.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Hacking turret.
Go to the sniper. Help. Got a lot of range here. It doesn't help if I don't hit a damn thing. There we go, that's better.
Assuming control.
Ooh, there we go. That's thinning out the numbers. Hunter.
I'm hacking that one.
Hacking target.
Very well done. Nice.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
Investigating.
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Well, again, as much as I hope this doesn't screw me up in Mass Effect 3, but we're gonna go with this one.
There's no guarantee they won't come to the same conclusions again, is there? To worship the Reapers and attack organics?
There is a non-zero probability of error.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged. Collapsing antimatter magnetic modeling mechanisms. Done. Recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
In other words, let's GTFO. Oh, shit, we have 3 minutes. We're not fighting anything all the way, but we are. Better, yeah. Right? Okay, yeah. So the synthetic, the sucker ammo. Go, bitches, go!
They've seen us.
Oh, shit. Hi. They've seen us. Yeah, I ran right into them. There's no way they could have missed us. Oh. Sorry, when the Geth die with no gravity, just get these weird standing positions. No, look at me. Yep.
They're all mine. Just a second.
Affirmative.
Whoa. Oh shit. Fine.
Right there.
Order received.
Okay. Wonder why I wouldn't aim it. Fine. Is that fine, dead? There we go. Now it is. Oh, damn it, Tully. Why did you... I guess I just said that. That's all right in there.
With you, Shepard.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was easy. Boom shakalaka. Destruction of Geth heretics may change entire galactic landscape, bolstering observation of Geth space to monitor any fleet movement. Regardless, data recovered from Geth Station offered valuable insight into AI social and technological processes. Legion should be committed to the mission after Shepard's help with the Geth heretic. A little bit of experience. Geth shield boost. Okay. Lock new outfit. 24,000 credits. 2,000. Alright. And with that, we have done everybody's loyalty mission, and we have all the characters we can get for this game. So, I'm gonna go.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
I was gonna go there anyway, but we're gonna have this conversation now. It's just like when Miranda and Jack fought earlier.
Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But there's still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Look at you. Both of you. This is exactly what the Reapers want. Tali, of course the Geth are worried about your people. You want to destroy them.
It's not that simple.
And Legion, what the hell were you thinking? Are you trying to undermine this entire operation?
We did not intend to decrease operational efficiency.
We are on a mission. You can either fight at my side or get crushed under my heel. But
Jesus.
do not stand in my way.
That is probably the darkest I've ever heard Shepard
We will
talk.
not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
After that, you get crushed under my heel. He's just like standing there. He's all smiling on his face. Like, oh wow. I don't remember that conversation getting so, like... Jeez. You can either fight at my side or get crushed under my heel. God damn, Shepard. Okay. We did not get any upgrades from yet. Okay, do that. Let's do hard shields. Definitely improving shields. 100% less damage. That'll be good. Prototypes. Yeah, sniper rifle. This is probably his weapon. These armor upgrade, weapon upgrades. This. I'm pretty sure that sniper rifle was his upgrade for.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test.
Yes. Let's go down there and see if he has a conversation about.
I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Thank you, Edie. I got it. You told me this once already. You have some information about upgrades.
Shepard.
What happens to the heretics now?
Many heretics remain in isolated systems. It is not impossible for them to rebuild.
There's still a chance they could attack again?
The probability is low. If so, it would take many years.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
First, let's about the upgrades.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
We have reproduced our ranged armament. No further co-development is possible.
Okay, so yeah, the Geth sniper rifle was his thing.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Hello, Nebulous. Welcome to the show. How you doing? I feel like I've seen your name before. Giuseppe. Okay, I thought I'd seen you before. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you for stopping by over here on the purple side.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Then why did, if its name was Nazara, why did it tell Saren its name was Sovereign? Because that's how Sovereign got its, that's how Saren introduced it. Introduced the Reaper. Is it was Sovereign, not Nazara. I wonder if there was like another bit of subterfuge. Maybe deliberately giving Saren a wrong name, a different name, as to prevent the organics from finding out the real name of the Reaper? Not sure about that one. Good, saw your FB post and got your link. Hell yeah, you left Facebook. Oh yeah, I've been off Facebook gaming. Hang on a second, I think my company just arrived. Hello, company. Hi, sweetie. I think, oh, no, I think I was going to say something else. Yeah, I left Facebook gaming a long time ago. I left, around June or July of last year, I think it was. And it was for the better, I think, because I'm seeing Facebook gaming is just like declining steadily over the, as the days and months go by. Big streamers are leaving Facebook to go to Twitch. The continuous problems that Facebook has technologically, like on a technical level, as well as like the gray area of their community standards, banning people for no valid reason. One of my mods, Holly, was in Scotty Blade's stream asking if I was in there and just said, "Hi, where's Dragon?" or something like that, and Facebook gave her a ban for that. That's all she did, was just ask where I was. There was no valid reason for that. Follow me here on Twitch. I stream just been a while because work and life. Yeah. And there's I could go into a diatribe about the issues that Facebook gaming has been having lately. Even before I made the move over here to Twitch, or after I moved over here to Twitch, I was seeing like, it's almost like I had foresight. And even though I'm not claiming that I did, but as I could see other streamers, especially the bigger ones, having some of these issues, I thought, you know what? I'm certainly not a big streamer, but if these big streamers are having these problems, and if by some weird lucky chance I happen to get enough traction that I become semi-big, or whether it's like close to Scotty Blades type big or anything like that, I'm going to be dealing with these problems. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump ship now before it actually sinks and go over to Twitch. Yeah, it's probably going to be more difficult to do, and yada yada yada. But it just, ever since my move, I have not once really looked back seriously at Facebook. I mean, a little while back, I did kind of glance back at Facebook for maybe doing like a back and forth stream, like stream on Twitch like 3 days out of the week and Facebook on the other 2. But even then, I was just like, I really don't like Facebook's setup. The issues that I would probably have are still going to be there on Facebook. It's too much of a risk, I think, to deal with problems like that. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to go to Twitch and stay there. Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be harder to really be discovered because Twitch is so saturated with so many other streamers. But I just think as a content creator overall, I think it's better on Twitch. And one of the biggest things that draws me over here is the fact that Twitch does not punish you for wanting to play a different game. Whereas on Facebook, if you're playing one game all the time, you will get pushed up the algorithm, you're going to get noticed, you're going to be put on people's suggested views and all that other stuff, as long as you play one game. But if you change your game, change what game you're playing, you're going to be pushed back down the algorithm, and you got to climb back up to the top again. You're not going to be discovered, you're not going to be seen easily, and so on and so forth. Whereas here on Twitch, say I'm playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition right now, if you were to go onto Twitch's browse and search for streamers playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, you'll find me. I may be at the bottom because I have such a small number of viewers, but you will find me regardless. Whereas on Facebook, not the case. Finally got my Elgato and a dope mic and sweet camera, and just need to get back into streaming. I just lowered the resolution. Yeah, I want to get a new camera for face cam, but I'm kind of happy with my setup now. Hello up there. I just got face huggered. Let's finish off this conversation with Legion.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The Heretics.
The Heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
Yeah, I remember that line. Sounds good.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the Heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Okay, I guess I didn't know that fact. I thought Sovereign gave his name to Saren as Sovereign.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it?
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Okay. See now. I asked what
you Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus from a single point of view in autocracies by codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
Did you unplug them?
No, I mean the Xbox unplugged. PlayStation shouldn't be.
Well, must be that. Have you unplugged the controllers? Oh, wait.
I think it's because maybe when the power went out, it shut itself off. So it had to be sometimes you. Give me a second, I'll get back to y'all. Okay, there. Yeah, it's gonna go through a thing because it shut off when it was on. Power went out. The couch. Ugh. There we go. Oh shit. I'm gonna fall on you. Hi, babe, by the way.
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
Okay.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
I didn't make the shirt. I just bought it.
I'm aware. Really?
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged. Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Please try again later.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Who's playing with?
I'm not really sure. Jose said he was going to try, but I'm not really sure. Here's a question. Are you putting down any money here on Twitch to help your stream? When you say putting down money, do you mean like, am I paying Twitch in any way? No, I'm not doing that. But of course, you know, I have to buy the hardware and stuff, but I've already, you know, most of the stuff I've had since I started streaming on Facebook. So I just use the same software and hardware again. The CIC and we'll save.
Good.
Oh, it's going to take probably another hour or two to finish this. Well, it took me a little bit longer to get through what I thought it was going to do. What I thought it was going to do.
IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems.
No unread messages. Okay, let's save here.
I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Yes, Edie, I get it. You want me to take the fucking shuttle. Alright, we are going to jump out of Mass Effect. Comment says hi to Shinra. We're gonna jump into Destiny 2. It's weird because it's been a while. I asked because the ad. Oh, the ad is actually. Huh?
Right.
Yeah, the ad is actually a way that Twitch pays me for being on for being a streamer. It's a very, very tiny amount. Don't misunderstand. But the bits that you send and the ads that pop up, they are they're a way that the Twitch pays me for being an affiliate and for streaming over here.
Hi, Joe.
But if you don't want to see the ads, if you subscribe, you know, just like it's sort of like paying bits, but you're subscribing on a monthly subscription. You won't see any more ads, and you also get a few bonuses in the stream as far as like the mini games you can play and stuff like that. But also, if you don't want to pay to subscribe, you can also use your Amazon Prime account to subscribe for free, and you get the same perks. And I would still get the money for the subscription. Thank you for your follow, by the way, as well, just said. Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, while this loads up, I'm gonna go take a brief wee break. Come back, and we will jump into Destiny.
You do know you still have things so big.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Destiny 1 or Destiny 2? Destiny 2.
Oh yeah, Destiny. A little luck, eventually, Demo, at least Demo, actually, I think Holly has Destiny 1. Demo and Holly and I go through Destiny 1 and show you guys what led up to the events of Destiny 2. You mean that? Okay.
Go for a wee.
Yeah. BRB, y'all.